Welcome to ScaryTale, where the most ordinary trips can become the most unforgettable nightmares. Tonight's story follows a traveler who checks into a quiet hotel for the night, only to find that the room he was given doesn't officially exist. And by the time he realizes what that means, it may already be too late to leave. This is my hotel room. Wasn't on the map. It was supposed to be a quick overnight stay. I was driving cross country for a new job. Got tired halfway through the mountains, started dozing off at the wheel, and figured it'd be smarter to crash somewhere for the night than become a roadkill. The next town was small. One blinking stoplight, a gas station, and a faded sign for a place called the Pines Inn. It wasn't listed on Google Maps. No Yelp reviews, not even a pin. But I was exhausted. It had a lit vacancy sign. That was enough. Inside, the lobby smelled like dust and old wallpaper. A woman at the desk barely looked up. She slid a key across the counter and said, "Room 223, end of the hall, top floor." I didn't ask questions, just took the key and dragged my bag upstairs. The hallway was quiet. Too quiet. No TVs, no voices, no footsteps. Just the creaking of the floor beneath my shoes and the low hum of a flickering light overhead. Room 223 was all the way at the end. The key fit, the knob turned, and the door opened with a long, aching squeak. The room was fine. Not good, not bad. Faded carpet, a bed that dipped slightly in the middle, and a tiny old-fashioned TV that only showed static. But it was clean. I locked the door, tossed my bag on the chair, and collapsed into bed. That's when the phone rang. I didn't even know the room had a phone. It was an old landline on the nightstand. Dusty, like no one had touched it in years. It rang again. I answered. "Hello?" Static. Then a voice. "How did you get in there?" I paused. "Sorry? That room's not supposed to be rented." Then a click. I sat there, holding the phone, heart pounding. Was that someone messing with me? The front desk? A crossed line? I tried calling back, but the line was dead. The next morning, I went down to the front desk. The same woman was there, reading a paperback. I told her I'd gotten a strange call in the night. Said I was in room 223. She looked up slowly. "You said 223? I nodded. She furrowed her brow, then typed something into the ancient computer. "We don't have a room 223. Now I was confused. "I was just in it. You gave me the key." She turned the screen toward me. A digital map of the hotel. The second floor only went up to 222. We've never had a 223. She opened the drawer, the one where she'd pulled the key from last night. No key labeled 223. Just gone. I raced back up the stairs, back to the hallway. Room 223 was gone. I counted. Rooms 219, 220, 221, 222. Then the wall. No door, no seam, no sign it was ever there. I stood there, frozen, heart in my throat. The woman followed behind me slowly, watching me. I turned to her. "It was here. I stayed there last night. Slept in the bed. Took a shower." She looked at me for a long moment, then said, "You should leave." Back in my car, I pulled out my phone. Tried to find the hotel again. Nothing. No listing for the Pines Inn. No GPS result. Just a blank section on the map. Worse, my photos were gone. The few I'd taken in the room, black. Completely black. I zoomed in. There was something in the corner. A shape. A face. I threw the phone down, started driving. That night, exhausted and shaken, I pulled off at a different town and found a chain motel. I checked in. Different place. Different desk clerk. This time I asked, which room? The man smiled politely. You're in 223. I froze. Is that a common number? He looked confused. We only have 20 rooms. You're in third place. I blinked. He turned the screen toward me. Room 3. Not 223. I took the key, walked slowly to the room. It was identical. That night, just after midnight, my phone lit up. Unknown number. No caller ID. I answered it. You checked out too early. My phone buzzed again. A photo message. It was a picture of me. Asleep in room 223. Taken from above. I hadn't taken it, but I remembered the ceiling. Same crack in the plaster. Same water stain. And the caption beneath the photo read, "Come back." Thank you for listening to ScaryTale. Some places don't exist on any map. Some rooms were never meant to be unlocked. And some hotels never really let you leave. If you ever check into a room and can't find it later, ask yourself, did you leave it or did it let you go?